All right, let me share something important with you today, and if you are over 50, this really matters. Many men notice changes they did not expect: more trips to the bathroom, interrupted sleep, pressure that was not there before. You may brush it off at first, but over time it starts to affect your energy, your focus, and your peace of mind. The good news is that small daily choices can make a real difference. There is one simple food that gets overlooked. Just one nut a day, not a handful, not a supplement, one. This nut has a natural mineral that plays a big role in prostate health. As men age, the prostate often becomes larger. This is common, but it does not mean you have to accept discomfort as normal. Your body still responds to the right signals if you give it what it needs. After 50, a man's body changes how it handles nutrients. Absorption slows. Inflammation tends to rise. Stress builds up faster. All of this puts pressure on the prostate. When the prostate swells, it can press on surrounding areas and cause annoying symptoms that creep into daily life. Nighttime is often the worst. Poor sleep leads to fatigue, and fatigue leads to more stress. It becomes a loop. This is where that single nut comes in. It is rich in selenium, a mineral many men are low in without knowing it. Selenium helps control inflammation and supports normal cell function. The prostate uses a lot of selenium. When levels drop, the gland can become more vulnerable to enlargement. Just one nut can give you what your body needs for the entire day. More is not better. One is enough. Timing matters. The best time to eat it is earlier in the day, ideally with breakfast or your first meal. This helps your body absorb the mineral more smoothly. Taking it late at night is not ideal because digestion slows and you want your system calm in the evening. Make it part of a routine so you do not forget. Lifestyle choices also play a big role. Sitting too long puts pressure on the pelvic area. Get up, walk, stretch, drink enough water during the day, but slow down in the evening so your sleep is not disturbed. Cut back on heavy meals late at night. Your prostate responds to overall habits, not just one food. This is not about quick fixes. It is about giving your body steady support. Small steps done daily add up. In the next part, I will explain how inflammation, stress, and simple daily habits either help or harm the prostate and how you can stay ahead of the problem naturally. Let's continue, because this part is where many men miss the bigger picture. They focus on one symptom and forget the system as a whole. The prostate does not work alone. It responds to what is happening in your entire body. Inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of enlargement after 50, and most men are living in a constant low-level inflammatory state without realizing it. Think about daily life. Processed foods, too much sugar, refined oils, late nights, constant worry. All of these send stress signals through the body. Over time, those signals tell tissues to swell and hold fluid. The prostate is very sensitive to this. When inflammation stays high, the gland struggles to relax. This is why discomfort slowly becomes more noticeable with age. That single nut we talked about helps because selenium supports the body's natural defense systems. But it works best when you stop feeding the fire. One of the simplest changes you can make is cleaning up what you eat most often. Focus on real food, vegetables, fruits, healthy fats. Keep meals simple. Heavy, greasy foods late in the evening force the body to work when it should be winding down, and that keeps inflammation active overnight. Stress is another major factor. When you are tense all day, your muscles tighten, including deep internal muscles around the pelvic area. This can restrict normal flow and increase pressure. Slow breathing helps more than most men think. A few deep breaths in the morning and before bed can calm the nervous system. When your body relaxes, organs function better. This includes the prostate. Movement is critical. You do not need intense exercise. Walking is one of the best things you can do. It improves circulation and reduces pressure buildup. Sitting for long periods compresses the lower body and slows blood flow. If you work at a desk, stand up every 30 to 40 minutes. Even 2 minutes of movement makes a difference. Hydration also needs balance. Many men either drink too little or drink too late. Dehydration irritates tissues, but flooding your system at night disrupts rest. Drink most of your fluids earlier in the day. Your body likes rhythm. When you give it consistent signals, it responds positively. Sleep cannot be ignored. Poor sleep raises stress hormones, and those hormones encourage inflammation. Aim for a calming routine, dim lights. Avoid screens late. Let your nervous system know it is time to rest. Quality sleep supports repair processes that keep organs healthy. Remember, the goal is not perfection. It is consistency, one nut a day. Better food choices, gentle movement, less stress. These simple steps work together. In the next part, I will talk about common mistakes men make when trying to support prostate health and how to avoid doing things that quietly make the problem worse. Now, let's talk about the mistakes I see all the time. Good intentions, but the wrong approach. Many men hear one tip and then go to extremes. That often creates new problems instead of solving the old ones. When it comes to prostate health, balance matters more than intensity. One common mistake is thinking more is always better. With that nut, for example, eating several a day does not help and can actually stress the body. The body needs the right amount, not excess. Trust that one is enough. Your system works best when it is not overloaded. Another mistake is relying only on supplements while ignoring daily habits. Pills cannot cancel out poor sleep, constant sitting, or a diet full of processed food. Supplements are helpers, not replacements. Your body recognizes real food and real movement far better than anything in a bottle. Many men also underestimate the impact of caffeine and alcohol. Too much caffeine can irritate the bladder and increase pressure sensations. Alcohol can interfere with deep sleep and raise inflammation. You do not have to eliminate them completely, but moderation is key. Pay attention to how your body reacts, especially in the evening. Ignoring signals is another big issue. Frequent nighttime waking, weak flow, or discomfort are not just signs of aging, they are messages. Your body is asking for support. The earlier you respond, the easier it is to bring things back into balance. Waiting until symptoms are severe limits your options. Posture plays a role too. Slouching compresses the lower abdomen and pelvis. Over time, this affects circulation. Sit upright. Keep your feet flat on the floor. When standing, distribute your weight evenly. These small adjustments improve blood flow and reduce unnecessary pressure. Breathing is often overlooked. Shallow breathing keeps the body in a mild stress state. Deep, slow breaths help relax internal muscles and improve oxygen delivery. Try breathing in through your nose for 4 seconds, then out slowly for 6. Do this a few times a day. It sends a calming signal throughout your system. Consistency is where most men struggle. They try something for a week, then stop. Real change takes time. Your prostate did not change overnight, and it will not recover overnight either. Stick with simple habits long enough for your body to respond. In the next part, I will explain how daily timing, morning routines, and evening choices can either support prostate health or quietly work against it, even if you are doing many other things right. Let's move into something that sounds simple, but it makes a huge difference. Timing. What you do in the morning and what you do at night sends strong signals to your body. Many men focus on what they eat, but forget when they eat, move, and rest. Your prostate responds to rhythm. Start with the morning. When you wake up, your body is coming out of repair mode. This is the best time to support circulation and nutrient use. A short walk, even 5 or 10 minutes, helps wake up the lower body and get blood moving where it needs to go. This reduces stiffness and pressure that can build overnight. If you add that one nut with breakfast or your first meal, your body is more ready to absorb what it needs. Morning light matters too. Natural light helps reset your internal clock. When your sleep cycle improves, inflammation drops. Open a window, step outside. This small habit improves sleep later, and better sleep supports prostate health more than most men realize. Now let's talk about the middle of the day. Long hours of sitting are one of the biggest problems after 50. Blood flow slows, muscles tighten, pressure builds. Set a reminder if you need to. Stand up regularly, walk for a minute or two, stretch your hips and lower back. This is not about exercise. It is about keeping the body from getting stuck. Eating during the day should feel supportive, not heavy. Large meals pull blood toward digestion and away from other areas. That can increase sluggishness. Keep portions reasonable. Chew slowly. When digestion is calm, the whole system works better. Evening habits are where many men unknowingly work against themselves. Heavy dinners late at night keep the body active when it should be relaxing. Try to eat your last full meal earlier. Give your body time to settle before bed. This reduces nighttime discomfort and supports deeper rest. Fluid timing is important too. Drink steadily during the day. Slow down in the evening. This simple shift can reduce nighttime interruptions and help you stay asleep longer. Sleep is when your body repairs and balances hormones that affect inflammation. Create a wind-down routine. Dim the lights. Turn off bright screens earlier. Sit quietly for a few minutes. Slow breathing helps signal safety to the nervous system. When your nervous system is calm, internal organs function more smoothly. Temperature matters as well. A cooler room supports better sleep. Deep sleep lowers stress hormones. Lower stress hormones mean less inflammation. It is all connected. The key idea here is alignment. When your daily habits line up with your body's natural rhythm, you remove constant stress from the system. That gives the prostate a chance to calm down instead of staying irritated. In the next and final part, I will tie everything together and explain how simple consistency over time creates real change, and how to know you are moving in the right direction without chasing quick fixes. Now let's bring everything together, because this is where real change happens. Not from one big action, but from simple habits repeated day after day. Many men look for a fast solution, but the body does not work that way. It listens to what you do most often. That one nut each day is a reminder, a small action with a clear purpose. It supports the body quietly without forcing anything. When you pair it with better timing, movement, and rest, you give your system what it needs to settle down. Over time, less irritation means less pressure. Pay attention to how you feel. Better sleep is usually the first sign you are on the right track. Fewer nighttime interruptions. More energy in the morning, a calmer feeling during the day. These are signals that inflammation is dropping and your body is responding. Patience is important. Changes happen gradually. The prostate responds slowly, but it does respond. Stay consistent for weeks, not days. If you miss a day, do not stress. Just return to the routine. Stress itself works against progress. Keep your lifestyle simple. Walk daily. Eat real food. Sit less. Breathe deeply. Get morning light. Wind down at night. None of this is extreme, and that is the point. The body prefers steady support over sudden change. Avoid chasing every new trend or promise. Most of the time, the basics work best. When you respect your body's natural rhythm, you reduce the need for constant intervention. You are working with your body, not against it. Remember, aging does not mean losing comfort or control. It means your body needs clearer signals and better care. Small choices matter more now than ever before. You still have a lot of influence over how you feel each day. If you found this helpful, stay consistent with what you learned here. In future videos, I will continue sharing simple, natural ways to support men's health and help your body function the way it was designed to. Take care of yourself, stay steady, and give your body the support it deserves.